Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Chris Albert coming to you from Long Beach, California. I got a question today from a New York City police officer. His name's Jay. Jay was 210 pounds. He went down to 178 pounds because he was eating paleo and he had a lack of carbs. And he's working out there in that hot New York City heat in the summertime. I don't know if you guys have ever been to New York City or if you ever been to the tri-state area in the summertime. It gets fucking hot and it gets humid. So this guy's sweating his ass off trying to protect people and save lives out there, and I salute you for it. Um, he says, I wake up around 9 a.m. and work from 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. I train at 11 a.m. My training is so he's doing like a West Side system, which I'll go into in another video. With 2 days of sprinting or circuit conditioning. My current foods are paleo-ish plus rice and potatoes. I stopped drinking shakes but was planning on reincorporating them because of the schedule being tough to sit down to meals a lot of the time. All right, so here's the deal, Jay, and this goes out to everybody out there. I was talking about in another video how people with jobs have a harder time. Now, Jay's not looking to be a bodybuilder. He wants to be tactically fit, like a lot of police officers. He wants to be able to move. He wants to be able to fight. He wants to be able to take people down, and he wants to be able to restrain people, right? All in the process of saving lives and helping people out there in the great New York City. What I would do, Jay, if you wake up around 9 a.m., I would have a large meal of about 8 ounces of protein and I would go with probably about 50 to 60 grams of carbs right when you wake up. My reasoning is this. You're going to be training at 11 a.m., so you want to start getting some glycogen into those muscles. I would have a simple carb drink right before your workout just to make sure that you have enough glycogen in there. And then right after your workout, I would go with a beef isolate protein because you're coming from paleo. I don't know what kind of tolerance you're going to have for whey protein. So go with a beef isolate protein that has a good amino acid profile. If you're interested in that and learning some brands, just email me. And then I would add to that some more simple carbs, about 50 grams of simple carbs. So you go to work after that at 4 p.m. So what I would do is about an hour and a half after your training, I would have another large meal. And, again, that should be about 8 ounces of protein and a good 60 grams of carbohydrates, complex carbohydrates. I would go with white rice or potatoes or pasta or something like that. And then from 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. So here's the deal. Jay hasn't been drinking shakes, but I'm going to recommend that he takes some shakes, right? I want to get most of his carbohydrates around his workout. So he's going to glyco-load before, glyco-load after. He's going to have that meal with the large amount of carbohydrates before and that meal with the large amount of carbohydrates after. From here on out, this guy's working. He's got a flak vest on. He's out in his car. He can't really stop and sit down for meals a lot of the time. So what I would do is I would pack, you're going from 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. That is 6 hours, I think. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 8 hours. Excuse my fucking math. I'm so brain dead from this show. So you got 8 hours, right? So that means I would pack 4 shakes. I would drink one every 2 hours, right? In those shakes, I would put about 50 grams of protein from beef protein isolate. And then what I would do is throw in an extra bunch of amino acids. In between, I would make sure that I'm hydrating like crazy. So drinking tons and tons of water. Right now, if you're 178 pounds, you should be drinking about half your weight in fluid ounces plus about, I think, 11 to 15 more ounces because of the amount of activity you're doing. So pack your gallons of water. I highly recommend that you go to alkaline or Kangen water. I myself have a machine, and I have a machine over there at Metroflex gym. This is super hydrating water, sticks with you. And I would also carry a couple of electrolyte drinks with me, like Gatorade or a Pedialyte. This is all in an effort to try and get you back up to 190 pounds. When you come back at 12 a.m., get to sleep because you're going to need your rest because you had a hard day. But before you get to sleep, I would go for a cup of, I would go with a cup of Greek yogurt. Now, Greek yogurt is a dairy, but it's also got probiotic bacteria in there, and that's going to help you out. It's also slow moving protein, so while you're sleeping, you're not going to be eating away at your muscle mass. Hope this wasn't too confusing. Jay, thank you so much for serving New York City. Thank you so much for protecting people and being a first responder. If you have any questions, any of you have any questions for me at all, Chris Albert at Getting Too Shredded, that's GETTING TOSHREDDED @gmail.com. Have a good one, guys.